In life, many dreams may seem impossible. One woman proved that age is no barrier to achieving the extraordinary. This is the true story of Diana Nyad, an athlete, a pioneer, and the first person to swim from Cuba to Florida at the age of 64. But before we explore today's story, this is Man Friday Fire Pit. If you like this content, please remember to like and subscribe to the channel. And if you have a story that needs to be heard here, maybe drop us a comment down below. Diana Nyad was born August 22nd, 1949 in New York City. Growing up, she was an athlete, excelling in swimming from an early age. Her passion for the sport led her to compete at a high level, and she became a top swimmer during her college years. By the time she was in her 20s, Diana was already an established long-distance swimmer. But little did she know that her greatest challenge was still ahead of her. In 1978, at the age of 28, Diana attempted her first swim from Cuba to Florida, a grueling 110-mile journey across open water. Though she came close, her swim ended after 41 hours due to severe weather conditions and exhaustion. But Diana's passion for this monumental swim never faded. She would go on to attempt this challenge several times, each failure fueling her determination to eventually succeed. After her initial attempts, Diana stepped away from swimming, focusing on other endeavours, including broadcasting and writing, but the dream of completing the Cuba to Florida swim lingered in her heart. At age 60, Diana began to train again, proving that age was just a number. Her resolve to make the swim, despite the years of setback and physical challenges, was unwavering. On August 31st, 2013, at the age of 64, Diana Nyad made history. After decades of preparation, 5 failed attempts and countless hours of training, she set off on her monumental swim from Havana, Cuba to Key West, Florida. Over the course of 53 hours and 110 miles, she battled strong currents, jellyfish stings, and the relentless elements of the open sea. Despite the physical and mental toil, Diana's determination carried her forward. On September 2nd, 2013, Diana Nyad emerged from the waters of Key West, Florida, becoming the first person to successfully swim the distance from Cuba to Florida without a shark cage. Her victory was not only a personal achievement, but a triumph over doubt, age, and the limits of human endurance. She had completed what many thought was impossible, proving that perseverance and determination can overcome even the greatest of obstacles. Since her historic swim, Diana Nyad has become an inspirational speaker and advocate for living life to the fullest. She speaks passionately about resilience, following your dreams, and not letting age define what is possible, and her story has inspired millions. Diana Nyad's story is one of resilience, courage, and the triumph of the human spirit. She proved that age does not define our limits, and that with enough determination, we can accomplish the seemingly impossible.